Hello everyone and welcome back to another box opening video, this time boxes opening video for Cardfight Vanguard Overdress. And of course we have, this time I said 3 boxes because there are boxes, like 3 boxes with us today. So these boxes are proudly sponsored by our dear friends Genesis Frontier, and of course they are created by Bushiroad. So for some of you that may have watched Cardfight Vanguard Overdress the anime would probably not notice this cards or these like figures, actually these characters. So these characters are more prominent in the Cardfight Vanguard Dear Days Nintendo Switch game for Steam as well. One of them is for the Keated Century for Gramgrace. It's called Gramgrace, and the red one is for Orfist.
Yeah, this one is
Orfist
anime.
Yes, and this one is for Fafnir. This one is from the game as well.
Correct.
So enough chit chat, as we will be opening all 3 of them today. Right, so I'm going to start off with Gramgrace, and of course we have our protagonist from our Dear Days game.
Correct.
Right on the cover page. It wouldn't be a Vanguard game if there wasn't a protagonist in front of the box. So this is VGD SS06. This is the 6 starter start deck set. So it's a start deck set. So basically what, okay, you can see that there's this like banner over it. So what this starter deck actually includes is, or start set as what Bushiroad would call it, is that you have this deck box, deck case to keep all your cards as well. It's not just one deck, you can fit multiple decks inside. And okay, you can see that they actually fitted out this entire start deck set with, as you can see, the deck itself.
Yes.
50 cards, definitely. We're going to get back to that later. And of course, what we want to see actually is
it's the good old quality.
It's the deck boxes, or deck box in this case. Yeah. So you can see that we have the protagonist herself and her ace card, and looks pretty normal so far. You know, I'm going to just leave this aside, and okay, this will go one side as well. And sleeves just made for the deck itself. So Gramgrace as the unit. So we're just going to leave that one side. Is there anything else? Nope, nothing else. So yeah, so these are just 3 items that you will find inside your start set with a few extra cardboard, which I'm going to leave one side. So you can see that the deck case, deck box, or storage case actually, is perfectly fitted. So you can fit maybe 2 to 3 decks inside there. The standard size for Vanguard.
It's very similar to the strike deck sets. The deck box, the pattern is the same, the size is the same.
Yep, okay, so we're going to leave that one side while we take a look at the deck itself. Now, this is going to be interesting. You can see that we have 4 Gramgrace here, non-foil. Okay, non-foil.
Paper.
So they are all paper versions, but you can see right here we have actually maybe one copies of each of these special cards. This
right line.
Yeah, right line specific cards only, maybe. We'll never know. But you can see that all of them are already sorted out accordingly. Some promos reprinted, some double R's also reprinted. You can even see, we have 4 negates here. Over trigger.
Paper over trigger.
4 crits, 4 more crits, 3 draws, and 4 heals. Oh, and we have extras.
Alright, so the 5 cards at the back, they are all like extra cards that were added into the deck set. So I think for Gramgrace, one of the more unique cards that is added is the chalice, I think, the grail.
So we have one of the paper grail here. So it's not the double R version as a lot of people would want or saw after. Actually, the paper version actually looks pretty nice as well, because like the foil doesn't get in the way of looking at the grail. So yeah, definitely worth to get. Get it if you want like some special cards inside. You guys can see that one of the double R's is reprinted, and triple R as well. All these kind of extra cards. And of course, we are not here for this. I mean, we are here for these cards as well. But what we really want to see is this Gramgrace card. So previously, we can only obtain this Gramgrace card through a promo.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
This was also released in BT 7 or 8.
Yeah, so it was a promo at first.
Yes.
And then subsequently it was released
as a
inside,
double.
yeah, as a booster card inside one of the mainline boosters. So and then now they're finally re-releasing it again inside a start deck. Of course, you get 4 copies of Gramgrace itself. The things that we're looking for inside this Gramgrace deck is not the Gramgrace itself, but rather the support that was offered inside the Gramgrace deck. So I'm pretty sure I saw some cards inside the Gramgrace decks, like maybe this.
This one was a promo.
This one is one of them, and I think this one as well.
Yep, this is a new card.
They're new cards specifically made for Gramgrace, the start deck.
Yep.
So this is Gramgrace, and we are going to leave this one side first as we compare Gramgrace to the other start sets as well. So okay, this is Gramgrace done, and we're going to leave her up here like this. Fafnir. So this is another, as you can see, it's another Vanguard Gear Days unit actually. The usual, we have the banner to help keep the deck safe, away from danger. And as usual, you can see that, okay. So we have our 50 card deck, maybe, our Fafnir deck box, and just cardboard, the Fafnir sleeves, which look incredible, by the way. Okay, so aside from that, you can see that it's just an empty storage case, which is meant for you to keep your stuff. So we're going to leave it one. We can take a look at all these sleeves. The sleeves and the deck case matching, just to let your opponent know, or to let you know which deck you're going to keep inside this deck case. So we're just going to leave this here as well, while we take a look inside the deck.
Fafnir is the real exciting one because it's the one that hasn't been released anywhere except for through the promo. So
alright, so interesting, we only have one Fafnir. So we only have, why? Because you can only put one Fafnir inside the deck anyways. So yeah, no point giving you 4 of them anyway, but you can see that the 1 copies of each are here, which means these are your right deck cards.
Yep.
Right deck cards, and we're going to leave that one side. Yeah, you can see that we actually have some
this one's new, I think.
New and old repeating cards, maybe.
This is the real good one. It allows Fafnir to trigger persona. So
yeah, okay, so we have all these kind of special new supports, specific supports tailored for our start sets people here, and of course we can see some old cards as well being. Did they print this wrong?
wait, why? Did they print this? Is there something wrong?
I think it's a misprint. Okay,
oh
never mind.
no.
So 4 negates.
Yep.
Your over trigger, and of course 8 crits, 3 draws, and 4 heals, along with some extra cards at the back.
Yep. Brainwash Solar, one that people are actively looking for.
Okay, so this is a very important card, and this is also a very important card. So you will get one chalice inside the Fafnir deck as well.
Yes.
So fret not about that. And yeah, that's it for the Fafnir deck. Pretty simple and standard. Okay, so we're just going to leave this one aside as we move on to the final start set Orfist. And as you can see behind here, it doesn't have the Dear Days logo, so it was not a Dear Days only deck or character, I would say.
This one is the most exciting one. A lot of people have been waiting for this because Orfist is getting an upgrade next booster. As well as this, one of the reprinted cards in this 5 card set.
Okay.
For the Orfist one, it's something very valuable, and we'll see it later.
Okay, so we have Orfist here. Okay, so it has a red and white touch to it. Very reminiscent of Link Joker, because I'm pretty sure it is Link Joker either ways. Alright, so as you can see already, we have the Orfist deck himself, and the deck case, which is looking splendid by the way, and then I am in awe of this because the white backing actually brings out the card itself,
yes.
right?
Super nice.
It looks absolutely nice. Okay, so there's it's absolutely fantastic. You know what, let's just do a little bit of comparison to the rest right here. Cause there's something that you don't really see is that there's this like
Ooh.
extra border outside here. So this one is being accentuated on the office art. So you can see that it's actually rainbow. Okay, you can't really see it, but okay, I'm just going to tell you that it's there. So it looks amazing. So we're just going to leave it right there. Storage box. And we're just going to close this up. Put this one side. And along with the deck case. As we finally get to the main part of this opening.
The most exciting card at the back.
Which is the deck itself. As you can see, we have 4 office.
Yep.
Office, legis. Alright. And okay, we have the right deck. Most probably the right deck. And
Reprinted cards.
some reprinted, some new. We have 4 negates. So you can definitely just buy this and then play it on the spot. You have an over trigger just fitted for you as 8 crits, 3 draws, and 4 heals. Yes. Oh, and look at this. We have orders. Oh, we actually have some orders made for office instead. So we don't really see a lot of orders inside the previous decks. So this one has 3, 4, 7, 9. 9 orders. We have 9 orders, and I'm pretty sure these are new orders. So
No, they're old.
they're old orders? Okay.
Yes.
I don't really play this deck, so it doesn't matter. And this one
Shadow Army tokens.
Yes, Shadow Army tokens right here, 15k tokens. You can play 1, you can play 2, but they're tokens, so you can bring as many as you want. I'm gonna leave this one side. The new, and oh, you can see in this case they didn't give you the chalice.
Yes.
They gave you the
Elementaria.
Yeah, the Elementaria, the shield things instead. So this is a bit more interesting because
Lots of people are buying the deck set just for this card. It's hard to get.
Right. Okay, you can see there's some new, some old cards inside this deck, and yeah, even the Elementaria, the whatever you want to call it, shield is very strong. It's an extra negate. So did they give us 4 negates for this one?
Yeah. You have to swap one out.
Okay, so they give us 4 negates for this one, and please do not just for this deck especially, do not just you know what, these 5 decks back inside there. No, we don't. Please don't do that. You're gonna get
DQ.
Yes, you're gonna get DQ. You're gonna fine you for it. Okay, so this deck is a little bit more thicker than the rest because you have some extra cards, especially the tokens. Okay, and that is all for the office deck set. So we've actually come to the end of this boxes opening video for Cardfight Vanguard Overdress, and fret not, because this will not be our last box opening video for this month, because coming up next for box openings, we actually have Build Divide coming up.
Yep.
And not just Build Divide, we also, right after Build Divide, we will have another Vanguard opening as well.
Yes.
The long-awaited BT12, was it?
Correct.
Yes, BT12. So I know a lot of you are excited for it. I'm excited for it personally because there's the Gotobun collab inside, and from what we've seen so far, the cards are insanely strong.
Yep.
And you can make a deck out of those cards alone. Yes, exactly. So if it's anything we've learned from BT11, right? That you can make a deck out of the EX cards.
Correct.
Just like Mushi King. Mushi King was a deck by itself. Just splashing a few negates here and there with a little bit of triggers, and yeah, you got yourself a deck. So that's what's going to happen for Gotobun collab as well. But of course, this time you have 5 different girls, so that's 5 different nations for you. So the ones that have been announced are Ichika, Nino, and Miku.
Correct.
So next ones will be for Yotsuba and Itsuki. So I'm going to put it out here right now as a professional Bushiroad analyst that Yotsuba is going to be Stoicheia and Itsuki is going to be Kita Sanctuary. So I've correctly predicted Miku already, which is Brangate.
Okay.
So now we're just left with Stoicheia and Kita Sanctuary.
Yes.
So I'm going to say that Yotsuba is going to be Stoa, and Itsuki is going to be Kita. That's all. As we brace ourselves for BT12. Of course, Build Divide will come first.
Correct. Yes, Build Divide.
Yes.
Is it the Demon Slayer one?
Yes, it's the Demon Slayer's second booster that's going to be coming up soon. So, of course, if you're looking to get into Build Divide, you can always look into our website and other stuff, as we have translations being posted up as soon as the booster release on the day itself. Correct. So, do keep a lookout for that. And as before we sign off, actually, a little bit of a thank you to all you guys that have participated in WGP, BCF, BCS. It was a long weekend filled with a lot of tournaments.
Yes, it was.
So congratulations to all the winners out there. Of course, it's not just the people who got first or second. Those of you that have participated definitely walked home with some fantastic prizes from our mini game section, our side event section. Do comment, give us a like, subscribe, and as always, keep safe, keep lucky, and we'll see you next time on our next box opening or weekly Asobi, or you know, I'm going to change the name of weekly Asobi next time. So, but never mind. So in that case, bye bye, see you.